Attached to this video is a transcript with image descriptions.
Hello, my name is Michelle Santive. It is my pleasure to take you on a tour of the accessibility improvements that Nexus has made to its venue since 2025. These are in addition to the pre-existing accessibility features of Nexus that are listed in its website. The first upgrade you will notice on coming to the Nexus venue and gallery is the installation of high luminescent yellow tactile surface ground indicators. These are located at key points, namely at the top and bottom of stairs outside the Nexus venue, at the top and bottom of the outside ramp to the Nexus gallery and office, including on its landings and top and bottom of its stairs. Also, they are at the top and bottom of the stairwell between the venue and the green room. These tactile ground surface indicators assist a person with low vision and/or vision impairment to safely access the venue sites by marking potential hazards and guiding paths, to navigate the Nexus sites with greater confidence and independence, and, importantly, to better follow emergency evacuation. By providing clear navigational cues for individuals with vision impairments, Nexus is creating a more inclusive environment for all visitors. To prevent slips, improve visibility, and support safer navigation for all, we have replaced all step nosing with high contrast, high grade, non-slip compliant metal and/or vinyl ridged nosing. We have installed new step nosing on the sets of stairs outside the venue, the set of stairs from the external ramp to the gallery, and on the internal stairway between the venue and the green room. The floors of the venue, foyer and green room have been resurfaced to support safe and independent movement for all visitors. They now have high-grade government-compliant anti-slip surfaces with integrated navigation and wayfinding elements, such as colour coding, colour contrast, directional cues and text signs. Further, we have installed in the venue high contrast tape around internal surface inclines, around potential hazards such as stage steps and speakers, at potential trip hazards from lips at entrances and exits, and around the stage wheelchair lift. In addition to the directional cues within the floor surfaces, we have installed eye-line guides in the venue to enhance safety and independence. There is one strip along the length of the venue foyer wall that is phosphorescent. There are white strips at the same height on the red poles, parallel to the bar in the venue. There is strip lighting under the lip of the main bar counter, all the length of the bar. These high contrast eyeline strips assist visitors, especially those with vision and proprioception impairments, by improving spatial orientation, improving depth perception, and aiding the navigation of corridors and spaces. New signs have been placed on the toilet doors of the venue, including the all-gender toilet external to the venue. There is also a new sign on the cleaning cupboard in the venue toilet corridor. These signs are all consistent in that they are all placed at the same height, meeting standards for reachability if seated or standing. They are high contrast, white on black, and they use icons and text, and they have Braille. The front of house desk is in the venue is now compliant with wheelchair accessibility standards. It also has a laminated communication board for those who are deaf, hard of hearing and/or non-verbal. Further, to cater to those with low vision and/or spatial awareness depth perception issues, the visitor-facing edge of the desk is deeply etched with large text of Nexus Arts to indicate the desk border. In the bar area of the venue, Nexus has installed an adjacent bar counter and high contrast sign indicating this bar area is specifically for priority service to disabled patrons. This counter is compliant with wheelchair accessibility standards and has an etched border the same as the front of house counter. To aid in comfort, emotional self-regulation and inclusion, we have made available for visitors a number of emotional regulation resource packs. These are commonly referred to as sensory kits. These include items such as fidget tools, stress balls, plushies, and they assist individuals with sensory sensitivities and/or experiencing emotional dysregulation. They are available for use in the venue, in the gallery, and in the green room. Simply look for the sign that says Emotional Regulation Resource Pack. The back half of the green room can also serve as a designated quiet room, as the lights can be switched off in that back half of the room. It provides a low stimulation, calming space for visitors who may feel overwhelmed by noise, crowd, or sensory inputs. It includes soft furnishings, muted lighting, soothing colours, and clear signage. There are now help buttons installed in the green room, an external all-gender toilet at reachable height if seated on the floor or standing. These are only active during an event with front-of-house staff on duty. When pressed, they will alert staff at the front-of-house counter that assistance is required in that particular location. We now have 2 special purpose chairs for use by patrons in the venue. They have arms, extra berth, and hold up to 250 kilograms. Several of the standard venue chairs are edged with high contrast fluoro tape to assist those with low vision and/or depth perception impairment. To provide respite in the gallery, we have on offer half a dozen portable wooden stools that you can assemble or ask for assistance to assemble. The final infrastructure improvement is the installation of a handrail or metal banister, the length of the inner stairway between the venue and the green room, to ensure compliance with safety and building standards. This assists those with mobility and low vision impairments in particular, and yet it improves safe passage for everyone. Finally, Nexus Arts seeks to model a practice that affects cultural change in the arts ecology of South Australia. To this end, and with due acknowledgement, Nexus has a range of access and accessibility guides that it is happy to make available to other arts organisations as a foundation for making improvements to their own sites and operations. These include Visual Arts Handbook, an Artists and Arts Workers Access Rider Handbook, a venue hire accessibility checklist, an Easy English versus Plain English guide, an Employment Journey Handbook, a Captions, Alt Text and Image Descriptions Handbook, an Engaging Auslan Interpreters and Audio Describers Handbook, an Accessible Wayfinding and Signage Toolkit, and an Image Description Template. And that concludes our virtual tour of Nexus Art's recent access improvements. These improvements, though, would not have been possible without the grant funding from the City of Adelaide through its Business Accessibility Support Pilot Programme 2024 to 2025 and through the Adelaide Fringe Festival and Lumo Major Grant 2025. To them we are indebted. And so, in thanking them, we now turn to you and look forward to welcoming you in person to Nexus Arts very soon.